สวัสดีครับกลับพบกันอีกครั้งนะครับกับกล้อง Channel นะครับวันนี้เราอยู่ในเกม The Witcher 3เนาะก็ต่อจาก EP เมื่อกี้นะครับก็คือคุยนะBroken Flower ไปคุยกับคนไหนต่อวะมันไปทางนี้วะมันไปทางนี้โอเคเลยวิ่งรอบเมืองนะครับเควส
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
เอามีร้านขายของตรงนี้ด้วยนี่มันขายอะไรอ่ะตอนนี้นี่
Hey, you. Yeah? Seen any flying filly?
อ๋อนี่เราที่ขายอะไรไม่คุย
Greetings.
Greeting
What have you got to...
What makes you think I need a loan?
Tain't a man that don't from time to time.
อ่า
And you don't look nor smell flush with coin.
Just so happens I'm doing fine at the moment.
Then maybe you'd like a look at what the less fortunate have forfeited.
Show me what you have in stock.
โอเคทำไมมีหนังสือเล่มเดียวขายคู่มือเปลี่ยนชีวิตคืออะไรวะไม่อะไรวะงง
So long.
จริงเหรอมันขายหนังสือเล่มเดียวจริงๆเหรอหนังสือไว้ทำอะไรอ่ะน่าจะเป็นเควสอะไรสักอย่างไหมไม่รู้นะครับงงเหมือนกันไม่เห็นขายอะไรเลยเจอ
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
โอเคเข้าใจแล้ว
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come
My
after
uncle's
all.
in the circus.
Why not?
He can
A
swallow
rat
salt.
bit him, and he's
รอจนกว่าจะเลิกเรียนโอเคเรานั่งสมาธิไปตอนเช้าเลยเนาะถ่ายที่4ในเช้าอย่างวะโอ้ยังไม่เลิกเรียนนะครับ
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
โอเค
You'll get well.
จบแล้ว
Mark is not.
Where are ya?
How do you know?
Mum says that if he but catches the goth, he's
Wonder
as
where
good as
he's
in the
from.
grave. This one's.
เป็นหนังสือที่อ่านเลย คุยกับมาราเบลนะ
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
ไม่รู้เรื่องอะไร
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
โอเคเราต้องคุยกับมอรี่ต่อนะ
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a witcher by the toe. If he sees you, let him go.
ไปทางไหน
He's the one that violated the border first. That's not it at all. It was the non-human. Soldiers sit across the
ไม่ไปทางนี้
blood came out of his ears.
อุ้ยมีโจรเหรอ
Well, another freak. 'Mind the yards.
What was that?
Arms red, please. If I... What difference will it make?
Do you like it here?
Just this morning.
มีเควสตรงป้ายเควส
News. Some sparks are I highly recommend you give it. Greta's got the imagination of a drunk troubadour. She knows
เจอเควสนะเฮ้ยเป็นพวก internal file
This baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of Monsters, and my son.
ไม่
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Baroness fired her.
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
เป็นท่านหญิง
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet, but I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
Alright, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Lata?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Think I can find my own way to the Vegelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
มันวาร์ปไปเลยโอ้โหต้องไปที่อื่นอีกแล้วเอาอยู่ข้างบน
Oh!
Your reputation precedes you, Gary.
Been to Vizima. The
ทำไม
word
มี
is
สอง
it's
จุ
more
ด
like
อะโอ้นี่ไปไกลตรงนี้เลยนะครับ
Stay in the cabinet.
Why? Is he unhappy with the coin change?
โอเคเราวิ่งตามทางไปนะ
Oh!
ทาง
Must have broken many a heart, eh, Dandy?
Can I become a witcherette? Please, please, please.
ทำไมพ่อค้าเยอะจังดูที่มีอะไรบ้าง
Welcome! What can I...
Fine.
So, what don't I?
โอ้มีอ่านมาใหม่เหรอนี่เท่าไหร่แล้วเนี่ย30ไม่โอ้ลากล่อง
Thanks.
Come...
อ๋อ นี่เป็นลูกน้องโอเคเดี๋ยว
I trusted a woman once.
น่าจะเป็นเรื่องนะ
Blasphemy.
ขวบม้าไปดีกว่าไป
Neil, good fellow. Would you be keen on helping me with a very important matter? I'm warning you. Good day.
นี่
Slow now.
Your kind spreads disease. Defeat is a
ไม่ชนเดี๋ยวก่อนรู้สึกมีเรื่องนะครับเหมือนจะมีเรื่องโอ้มีเรื่องจริงด้วย
Another one. Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us, it's Novigrad or death.
Had enough of you lot. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
ว้ายโหดจัง
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
Let these people pass.
โอเค
Yes, sir.
สะกดจิตเรียบร้อย
Thank you. We got nowhere to go back to. Novigrad. That's a chance of a new life.
Stay off the roads. Liable to run into another patrol.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hares in a field bared by winter. But you was cast in a different mould than us. More like the hero that lies in the tomb neath Crookback Hills. Tomb's in a cave in a hillside. Down warrens at the foot of the hill. Folks say treasure inside's a sight to behold. Huge hoard. Might find something that suits you. Good luck.
อ๋อได้เควสใหม่มาอ่ะไม่ได้ใช่ไหมมันบอกว่ามีถ้ำอยู่ใต้ดาวฮิลอะไรอย่างโอเค
Whoa there.
งงโอเคดูดิไม่รู้คือตรงไหนนะครับช่างมาแล้วกันปึ๊บโอ้กระโดด
Come on.
นี่ไงโอ้ยต้องแข่งม้าเอ๊บเอ๊บเอ๊บแข่งยัง
Hey there.
เป็นลานแข่งม้านะต้องลงตรงนี้ไปต่อไม่ได้
Well, well, another freak.
อยู่ไหนอ้าวอยู่บนนู้นเลยนี่อ่ะเฮ้ยเฮ้ย
See, you managed to find the place.
Not that hard. It's not exactly a small concealed hovel.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zericania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zericanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
ไปลองดูดิ
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
เราเลือกอะไรดีอ่ะนี่การมาสีดำแล้วกัน
I'll ride Nemrod. Hit a Nilfgaardian stallion against a Nilfgaardian general.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian Bay. The horse is a saddle. Let's begin.
ต้องใส่ต้องเริ่มแข่งม้านะครับบันทึกก่อน
Ready!
Go, go.
ไปแล้วไปแล้ว
Let's go.
Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of.
โอ้โหจะไหวไหมวะเนี่ย
Don't spare the horse!
ไปเปลี่ยนบางลายบางลายบางลายบางลายบางลายไว้บางลายไว้บางลาย
Don't spare the horse!
น่าจะหมดแล้วนะผมว่าเส้นชัยอยู่นู่นไม่ใช่โอเคก็ไม่ยากนะครับ
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours.
โอ้ได้อ่านม้าใหม่นะครับ
Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
โอเคได้คุยกับมอลลี่สักทีนะครับเนี่ยมอลลี่
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
ใช่ใช่ใช่
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
น่ารังเลยหมายรู้สึกว่าถ้าเกิดอยู่ไกลหน่อยมันก็ถูกเลย
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin
โอ้
for a
ไปซื้อ
barge.
เรือเหรอ
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
โอเค
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see 'em.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
โอเคจบนะ
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
อ๋อมาช่วยไอ้นั่นกลับเมืองนะผมไม่แน่ใจว่ากลับเมืองไอ้นั่นมีอะไร
Temeria.
โอเคกลับเมืองด้วยตัวเองดีกว่าไปอ้าวมีช่างตีเหล็กแถวนี้เหรออ๋อมันมีแผนที่วาร์ปเปล่าวะโอ้ในนี้อาจจะมีนะผมว่า
Run, Roach.
Washed your hair lately? Nothing hurts as much as life. Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
ไม่เห็นมีอะไร เป็นบ้านใครสักคน โอ้เหมือนเป็นบ้านใครสักคน เป็นบ้านใครสักคนนะตรงนี้หลังใหญ่ประตูมาก โอเคเดี๋ยวจะวาร์ปกลับไปนะครับ ไปไหนดีตรงนี้แล้วกันเหลือคนสุดท้ายที่เราต้องไปคุย โอ้โหเควสยาวจริงๆเควสนี้
Tried to do it once. Awful fail. You scared? Hey, pretty boy. Best deal around. One for the price of two. Arms for red, please, good folk. Not like that. What difference will it make? Your reputation precedes you, Gary. And whosoever contributes coin to the Did you catch it?
เข้าไปได้เฉยเลย
What do you want?
มีฉากโทษตามตรงเลยนะ
Want to see Rose of our Atre?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Front to the eternal fire.
เวรกรรมแล้วเข้ายังไงคือต้องเข้าทางอื่นนะครับให้ถูกไหม
Hard finding work here, you know, with the eternal fire burning and all that.
ปึ๊บปีนขึ้นไปปึ๊บไม่ได้
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
ปึ๊บไม่ก็ได้
They burned Mary at the stake. It's dreadful.
โอ้โหมันใหญ่บ้านมันหลังใหญ่โตนี่เลยนะเข้าทางนี้ได้ไหม
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them. All right.
โอ้โหไปไม่ได้
I wish you health.
บ้านนี้มันใหญ่เลยครับ
Do you like it here?
Have you heard? The witch hunters have burnt Aramis at the stake.
My servant caught some rag picker
Back again,
through
ready
our
to
tramp.
yesterday.
Can you believe it?
Rabble from Valens come pouring into the city. That is the inevitable result.
Is it true? Well,
Why does the
super
temple
to
guard
kiss.
do nothing about it? They should toss them out by their coat.
The guard has other things on its mind. They chase
ไปไม่ได้
maidens now, left us
โอ้โห
to
ปีน
fend
ไม่
for
ได้
ourselves.
Alas, it's always the decent folk who
โอ้โห
must
ต้องเข้ายังไง
struggle.
วะเนี่ยเซฟตรงนี้ให้เข้ายังไงข้างหลังอ่ะเฮ้ยโอ้โหนี่ได้ไหมปึ๊บโอ้นี่เข้ามาแล้วใช่ไหม
Great stench.
ฮึบต้องใช้เวทแล้วเฮ้ยโอ้โหมันหลายตัวจัดโอ้โหมันเยอะนะโอ้โหโดนอีกแล้วเยอะโชคโอ้โหโดนเฮ้ยมีห้องลับคุณพระผมเปิดห้องลับได้เฉยงงเลยห้องลับของใครอ่ะอะไรวะมีห้องลับตรงนี้ด้วย
Come on.
โอ้โหโอ้โหโอ้โหโอ้โหต้องไปทางไหนต่อนี่ไปไม่ได้นะปิด ไปข้างล่างโอ้โหเริ่มมืดนะไปไม่ได้สรุปว่ามันเข้าบ้านมาไม่ได้เข้า เอ้ยกูจะไปไงวะนี่เอาแล้ว
Novigrad, capital of the world.
That hurts!
เอาเลยเข้าไปยังไงวะ
Bloody bum!
เองกัน
My, what a freak.
เข้าไปไงได้วะสรุปแล้วเองกัน
No discounts, no credit.
มีทางนี้หรือเปล่าทางนี้ได้ไหมผมลองดูทางนี้นะมีของอยู่ตรงนี้ด้วยนะเฮ้ยโอ้โหตายเปล่าเอาละโอ้โหดีไม่ตายเฮ้ยลงมาข้างล่างเฉยเลยเวรกรรมเฮียขึ้นไปไงวันนี้ต้องโดดนะครับเมื่อกี้ผมว่าหลุดโลกมาเลยเวรกรรมจริงเอาใหม่ไม่มีป้ายมันเป็นสถานหลบฝังศพเฉยๆนะเอาใหม่เข้าไปใหม่
Hey, watch it.
What can I do? Leviosa's wounds. Geralt of Rivia. And remember, never venture into the pits alone. Always take a pot. Arms to the leg, please. Good folk. What difference would it make?
I don't pay taxes just to have that sort wandering the city.
Listen, contribute coin to the cause. Essential.
Black ones, Redanians, as long as they pay and don't hit.
โอเคเดี๋ยวผมเซฟไว้นี่ดีกว่านะครับแล้วก็เดี๋ยวถ้าไม่ได้ยังไงเดี๋ยวเอาใหม่
Now she was a beauty.
โอเคเราข้ามมาได้แล้วแล้วไงต่อ มีศพคนตาย มีจด
Interesting.
หมายรักด้วยเมื่อกี้เรามาด้านโน้นเนาะอันนี้มาอีกทางหนึ่งมีจดหมายรักอยู่ตรงนี้ด้วยโอเคเข้ามาแล้วนะครับ
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
เข้าไปยังไงเข้าไปทำไมประตูอยู่ไหนประตูอยู่นี่มาเจอ
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? Well, I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room. Now.
As you say, miss.
โอเค มีเรื่องไหมก็เดี๋ยวต้องเดินตามทหารไปนะครับ
Won't you realise what you've gotten yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosie's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
อะไรต้องโซ่กับผู้หญิงหรอเก็บได้ปะวะ
Grab a wooden one and take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn the ambassador's ire.
ต้องเก็บดาบนี้กัน
Follow me.
เก็บตัวเลข
ไปห้องฝึกดาบอยู่ใต้ดินเนอะ
แต่ไม่แน่ใจว่าต้องเก็บยังไงนะ
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
ตารางแบบนี้เขาไปทำอะไรเองเขาก็ไม่รู้ไปบอกมี7 ล้านมาแล้วก็ไม่มีดีเทล7 ล้านมาจากอะไรมาแล้วไม่แน่ใจว่าเป็นไรเอาไปดูว่ามันต่างกัน
เราต้องโซ่กับอันนี้นะครับปั๊บ
Oh, come on.
โอ้โหปั๊บโอ้โหโดนปั๊บโอเคเกือบตาย
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
เอาอีกแล้วครับผม
You're quick.
ปั๊บปั๊บปั๊บปั๊บปั๊บปั๊บปั๊บปั๊บปั๊บปั๊บปั๊บ
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle
โอ้ย
one?
โอ้โห
What? Lost your nerve?
ปั๊บปั๊บปั๊บ
ที่อาจจะไม่เท่ากันเพราะมัน
โอ้โหโดนโอ้โหโดนโอ้โห
Stop blowing.
โอ้โหกาดไม่ได้เหรอฮึบฮึบฮึบฮึบใช่กันฟับฟับฟับหลบ
Well, come on.
ฮึบฟับฟับ
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle
ฟับ
one?
ฟับฟับฟับ
Drat it! You're quick.
ฮึบฟับฟับฮึบปากเข้าให้
Stop
Chop,
blowing
chop,
and
chop.
damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
ก็ขายครับคุณ
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
แค่กับ
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
อ่า
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yoruga.
อ๋อ
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool?
ไอ้170กว่าล้านเนี่ย
Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it, Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Sorry, Rosa. Afraid I can't at the moment.
Farewell then. Oh, payment for your time.
โอ้ได้รับเงินเดือน
เอาไปก่อนไม่มี
หึ โอเคน่าจะจบแล้วนะครับเดี๋ยวเราไปที่เดิมเนาะมันมองชุดอัศวินทำไมโอเคเซฟก่อนก็ไม่มีอะไร
Okay, Swex.
อ๋อมีของอยู่ตรงนี้ด้วยหมดแล้ว
KSN.
โอเคไปได้นะครับน่าจะหมดแล้วนะว่าตรงนั้นคือทางออกโอเคขโมยของก่อนเก็บของก่อนนะรายงานทูตโอ้ไม่ได้หนังสือไม่ได้หนังสือนะครับโอเคสักครู่นะครับเดี๋ยวผมมา คือโนอาร์ไม่ต้องเข้ามาติดแต่งอะไรเงี้ยแค่ไม่ถึงใช่เข้ามาถึงแบบให้เข้ามาส่งตัดสินใจได้สักทีเขาอยากเขามีความเห็นมาก โอเคกลับมาต่อนะครับก็เดี๋ยวเรากลับไปคุยกับโซทานนะครับ
sick.
เป็นเควสที่ยาว Broken Flower นะครับดอกไม้ที่แตกหักเฮ้ยอะไร
Walking about all two-faced, scaring decent folk.
ตกใจอะไรของมันวะ
Eternal fire.
How go with this is? Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond.
It's clear as the eternal fire.
โอเค
Monsieur Sultan, the old bum. What's this?
อ่ะ
I've not even drunk her water. Not able.
อ๋อมันเก็บชั้นล่างเสร็จหมดแล้วเหรอ
Savory.
โอเคครับก็เก็บของก่อนโอเคไปทางไหนต่อวะเนี่ยเหมือนคนแค่จะเก็บของไปหมดแล้วนะครับคุยกับคนนี้เนาะ
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
มีนกคู่มาด้วยเว้ยด่านนี้
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Couldn't they? 'Tweren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
พิซซิล่านี่ใครวะเนี่ย
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe.
ต้องไป
Reynard and the
ละคร
Foxen.
สัตว์เหรอคณะละค
Whenever
ร
they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
เนาะมีแบบ
Mean
นี้
we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
นกแก้วนกคู่ไปไหมโอเคยังไม่จบนะครับก็ต้องมีเดินทางต่ออีกดูเป็นชุดไหมโอเคยังไม่จบนะครับ
What village are you from?
Willows. Sits in the area two days road.
One drink, all I had.
Like dung that flows to the sewers, so the worst scum flows into nowhere. Sorceresses, their debauchery putting whores to shame. Alchemists violating divine commandments.
ถึงแล้วนะครับ ไม่ไกลไม่ไกลไม่ไกลไม่ได้ไกลอีกอะมีทางลงลับอีกอะอ๋อใช้กุญแจน่าจะคัสซีนเข้าฉากคัสซีนนะครับไปดูดิเขาว่ายังไงอย่า
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
น้องคนนี้เหรอเป็นนักเล่าเรื่องนะครับนักกวี
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
ลงมาตบมืออ่ะ
I know him! 'Twas him
Aryan boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's ass.
Save you say. He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
นี่เป็นใครคนนี้
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
There's a good reason I don't pour my heart out to bards. They always babble, as you just demonstrated. But listen, besides giving you the details of my affairs, did Dandelion mention his own plans, where he might be going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
ยังไงวะเนี่ย
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
sheepdip.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
โอเค
I've got bugger all to do here.
แสดงว่าเราจบ
Heading back to the Rose
เควส
Garden.
บล็อก
For
เคนไว้
coffee.
ตรงนี้นะครับ
And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
โอเคสำเร็จเควส Broken Flower แล้วนะครับ ว้าวเลเวลอัพเลยเหรอโอ้โอเคนั้นเดี๋ยวผม ตัดคลิปไว้ตรงนี้ก่อนนะครับเดี๋ยวตอนหน้าเราจะไปที่เควสของ Get Junior นะครับโอเคเจอ EP หน้าครับสวัสดีครับ